We are meal prepping chicken teriyaki today and combining it with rice and an Asian-style cucumber salad. Everything comes together in less than 45 minutes and packs 52 grams of protein with only 570 calories per serving. First up, here I have 3 cucumbers that weigh around 800 grams in total. Chop off both ends and then slice them into very thin slices and just repeat this with all of them. Now, here's an important thing about cucumber. Before moving on with the salad, add them to a bowl and add 2 pinches of salt and give them a really good stir. Do you see how they are already watery on the surface? This is exactly what we want, and I will exactly show you why in just a second. For now, just let them sit in the bowl until the end of the recipe. Next up is the rice. To a pot, add 300 grams of jasmine rice or any white rice you have on hand. And no, I never wash rice for these kinds of recipes. Personally, I don't care about it being a little sticky. Add 2 pinches of salt and then double the amount of water, so 600 grams. That works pretty well in this 20 centimeter or 8-inch pot. Place it on the stove on high heat, and as soon as it starts to boil, close the lid, reduce the heat to low and let it simmer for 12 to 15 minutes until the rice is done. For the protein source, I'm going to use chicken breast. I like to slice them first into 2 centimeter 1-inch thick strips, then turn them and cut again into bite-sized pieces, and once you're done, place them into a bowl. Now, I bought 3 chicken breasts that weighed 1000 grams in total, which turns out to be 200 grams per serving, and I don't know what happened with chicken lately, but they must be on some sort of trembolone cycle or something, because they are massive. Anyway, once you are done and they are all in a bowl, add 30 grams of oil. Any oil works here. Canola oil works pretty well because it's neutral. Give it a stir, and then for seasoning, I'm only going to add a good amount of freshly cracked black pepper and 1.5 teaspoons of garlic powder. Then give it another mix until combined. Moving on to the sauce, and I keep it super simple here. 60 grams of soy sauce, 25 grams of rice vinegar, and 25 grams of honey. This is the teriyaki sauce I use all the time. It's very simple and very delicious. Okay, let's get cooking. Heat up a pan on medium-high heat and prepare a plate besides the pan, and then add half of the chicken pieces into the pan. Try to separate with a spatula so they can properly brown, and let them sear on one side for just 1 minute before flipping them. Because they are cut so small, they will cook in a few minutes, so after flipping, sear the other side for 1 more minute, then give it a stir and remove them from the pan without adding the sauce yet. Do the same with the second half of the chicken, 1 minute on each side, and once the chicken is done, just add back the first batch and now pour in the sauce. Bring this to a simmer and just give it 1 more stir for about 20 seconds. That's completely enough, then remove everything, including the sauce, from the pan. Okay, back to the cucumber. Prepare yourself a couple of pieces of paper towel and lay the cucumbers on top of them. Do you see how wet they are on the surface? That is because of the salt. It extracted a lot of water from inside the cells. It's a process called osmosis. Look at how much water is in the bowl as well. You can throw it away and pat the cucumbers dry. If we don't do this step and add the dressing right away, the salt in that dressing will do the same thing. However, the water will then end up in your salad and make it watery. Okay, for the dressing, I'm going to add similar ingredients to the sauce to keep it simple. 40 grams of soy sauce, 20 grams of vinegar, and 20 grams of honey. And on top of that, I'm adding chili flakes that work surprisingly well with cucumbers, 1 clove of garlic, which I will grate in with my microplane. You can also add a thumb-sized piece of ginger if you want, and then some sprinkles of sesame seeds, and finally, and this is optional, 6 grams of sesame oil, which will give this a very nice flavor. Mix it, add back all of the cucumber, and give this a final stir. This salad is so delicious, you have to try it out. It kind of blew up on social media a few months ago. Okay, finally, take out 5 meal prep containers. I bought mine from Amazon. They are pretty good in my opinion. I don't measure everything exactly. I just eyeball the rice, the chicken, and the salad. It won't be perfectly even day by day, but at the end of the week, the calories will balance themselves out, so that's good enough for me. Sprinkle some final sesame seeds on top, and there you go. Teriyaki chicken with rice and cucumber salad. You can store this in the fridge for up to 5 days, and honestly, you can eat this cold straight from the fridge or heat it in the microwave for about 1 minute. Macros for 1 serving are 573 calories, 59 grams of carbs, 13 grams of fat, and 52 grams of protein. If you like this recipe, you need to check out my cookbook that helped over 10,000 people lose weight and keep it off. It's packed with over 250 recipes that are all specifically designed to help you lose weight while not even thinking about being on a diet. The best part is that I will constantly be updating the book with new recipes, and you get all updates for free once you've purchased it. The book has a rating of 4.9 out of 5. It can truly change your life. The link is in the description.